So a year ago today, it was my last day in Florence, Italy. And in honor of that, today we are going to do a Eurontario tour. We're going to go to Paris, London, Copenhagen, Vienna, Lisbon. And I will definitely post pictures of our Eurontario journey. See you there. Whee! That's what's up. Oh, that's what's up. We're in Paris. This is so cute. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm truly obsessed.
I just looked back and I just see you going.
It was nice. We're not 100% sure why it's called the cutest, prettiest, nicest city in Ontario. Like it was cute.
Ish.
Are we going back this way? Originally it had us going that way.
Oh no, this way. Yeah.
But you know, the coffee we ended up getting was really good. The food is okay, but the coffee is really yummy. And it was a nice walk. Yeah. I liked it. I'd go again. Yeah. I should mention we're now going to Stratford. Stratford is one of my favorite cities in Ontario. I'm so excited. I love Stratford. Even if everything's closed, I know I'm just gonna walk around and be like, this is so cute, my people, my city.
Stratford is so nice.
And it's like known for theater, so it's like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna get that energy, you know. It's a very thin dip. I'm so used now to like the chocolat favori, like
the big like
that
ones,
dip.
Right?
Yeah. It's yummy.
The ice cream itself is pretty good. I don't know if I love the dipping, but
I got a blue raspberry.
I got toasted coconut.
It's a little sour, which is kind of cool.
The ice cream is really good.
Yeah. What? Listen to the fiddler. This is so cute. And look, there's some over there too. Passed through Dublin. So far, I mean, we talked about Paris. Stratford is cute. I feel like we didn't even need to talk about Stratford because we love Stratford. Stratford's amazing. Then we stopped in Lisbon, and
which is an intersection.
It's an intersection. And then after Lisbon, Was it Brussels, after
yeah.
Lisbon?
Yeah.
Then it was Brussels. Brussels looked a little bit like a western, like town, like that.
With a little tumbleweed.
Yeah.
That's the tumbleweed.
That's kind of what Brussels looked like. And then we just left, like I said, Dublin. I forgot to get a video of the sign. But Dublin was also, it was very sweet. There was like a cute looking general store and a cute looking mercantile store, but unfortunately everything's closed because of the coronavirus. But, oh, the farm smells weird. Lots of farms. We've passed a couple of Mennonite communities. We've seen a baby horse. Oh, we've seen baby cows, baby geese. And now we're stopping at Zurich and then London. London is our next big stop because then Copenhagen, Seville, and Vienna are just like street signs. So, oh, and Zurich also, where we're going next. Zurich is also a street sign. So, it's been fun. It's been interesting. Yeah.
We went pretty far west. We managed to get to like Lake Huron area.
Yeah.
So
we debated stopping for the beach. It's like 33 degrees, but it's already 3 o'clock and we've been on the road since 9:15. Yeah.
By the time I finished.
So we're pretty tired, and we honestly don't want to make this day longer than it needs to be. And that is where we are.
Welcome to Switzerland.
We're in London. God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. Like no bodies. It's like a ghost town. We are just trying to find a restaurant to Mary Margaret to try and get dinner. So we'll see if we find, want to try and find somewhere local. Like we don't want to just stop at like Tim's or Subway. We want to try and find somewhere that's like, I mean, we're in London and we like London. It's just super dead right now. Yeah. So we're off to get some food. Something does smell good. We're gonna follow the smell. Alright, so we just log on me. We just went to a place called Hunter & Co. We're going to eat our Korean fried chicken and drink our Cokes. And then we're gonna head to our last 3 stops, Copenhagen, Vienna, and Seville, and then home. Hi vlog. So you might be wondering, why is there no clip of Seville? You mentioned that you were going to Seville after Copenhagen and Vienna. Well, that's because there's no sign. There's none whatsoever. And then Mary's car broke down. I was driving, living my best life.
It was actually very scary.
And then the car just like swerved and I was like, girl, excuse me. And then, so I'm literally driving, boop-a-doop-a-doo. Mary's like, I don't know, doing what with her like stinky feet up on the chair. And that was not necessary information for you to have. And then all of a sudden the car like goes like, and I was like, this seems wonky. And Mary's like, whoa, are you okay? And I'm like, I literally did nothing. The car just like did its own thing for a second. And then
the squeaking.
What?
Was it the squeaking?
And then, well, no, because first it was like the swerve. And then I was like, okay, I've like righted the car. The car is fine. Weird. And then it started going like, it was like clanging and squeaking. And I was like, this feels wrong. And so we pulled it aside and we were like, okay, no flat tires. There's nothing like in the tires. Everything's fine. And then, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try again. So we went back on the road and it's still making all those weird noises. We pull it over again and we're like, okay, there's definitely nothing wrong with the tires. What's going on? So then Mary calls her dad and he's like, oh, it's probably like a loose ball joint. You probably shouldn't drive. And Mary and I are like, we're in the middle of Mennonite town, Mennonite village.
Like when you say we probably shouldn't drive, do you mean like we can drive home?
Like
or
that,
like get off the road, you might die. Those are the two options.
So then we Google it and it's like, what happens if you have like a broken ball joint? And everyone's immediate answer was 0 driving. Don't drive maybe 5 feet to get off the middle of the road. And we were like, well, that's great because we've been driving for 20 minutes trying to find a gas station. And anyways, the tow truck came. He was pretty rude. But now we're just waiting for Roman to come pick us up and take us home. It's exhausting. We've now been on the road almost 12 hours because it's 8:30 and we left at like 9:05. And we were hoping to be home by 9. Like we would have been home by 9 if the car hadn't broken down.
Maybe like 9:15.
Yeah, like we probably would have been home within like a 12-hour time. But now we get to be up really early in the morning to teach. And we're going to be home really late. And that's like the end of the trip. And it's like I was telling Mary, last year our car broke down on our way to our wedding, to me and my husband's wedding. And I was like, of course, the 2 times in my life that a car would break down is in the middle of literal nowhere. So that's fun. Anyways, yeah, that's probably it for this video. I can't imagine that I'll do anything else. Anyways, see you in the next one. All right, once again, editing Bia hopping in with an update. So please ignore the curtain bangs. I tried to update on myself. Anyway, so Mary took her car, well, the tow truck took her car to the mechanic, and when Mary spoke to her mechanic the next day, he looked at it and it turned out there was something weird with the suspension. So we most likely would have been able to drive it back, not on the highway, but it was a pretty like big fix. It was something that could have been potentially very dangerous. So it is good that we got it towed. And it is now fixed. We have now been driving Mary's car and everything's been totally fine. But it was definitely a fix that needed to happen because it was the type of thing where he said, like, you could drive it if you were just doing in-city driving. But, like, next weekend, Mary and I are going to Tobermory Grotto. Last weekend, we drove an hour to St. Agatha to go to the Garden Party Flower Farm, which you should be seeing. I think it'll be before this video. But, yeah. We were like, not being able to drive is not an option. We're driving to New Brunswick. So, yeah, but Mary's car is fine. Everyone's fine. We got home safely. And that's it. Overall, it was a good day. It's just, of course, it ended with the car breaking down in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, I definitely recommend going. Don't go to Seville. And be prepared that, like, 7 out of 9 stops is like pretty much a street sign. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye.